So we are done with that. So this application of ours has already built. So we are having this, after successful build, we are having this dist folder created here. So this dist folder is what has our HTML that we need to put on the home directory. So let's run back there. So in here, I need to upload all those folders, yeah, into this. So just tap on upload, or if you're having that FTP client, you can use that FTP client. So inside here, you'll find that we'll go to your app, find where your app is, that is this, yeah, it's here, and then go to your admin. Inside your admin, look for dist. So inside this dist, these are the files that we need to import. So what I'll do for this, I usually like to just compress this and then I import it as one. So as I compress that, let me first import these single files which are there. So I'll upload that logo. I'll pick this index. I'll pick this. I'll pick this. So if it asks you to override, you just override. I'll pick this icon, stuff like that. Then for the rest, you need now to, I can decide to probably I'll need to just build them. So just pick this up, pick this admin, then pick these lists. I can say maybe list, you don't list as that. List is at list as details, but you can say even color. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll just compress these particular files. So I'll just compress asset, and then I compress JS, CSS, then I compress JS. Those files inside this for me to be able to upload them quickly. So inside this, I'll also compress this JS. Not sure you need these modules. Yeah, we need them. So I'll also compress those modules, and then I'll compress vendor. So once all of these are compressed, it will now mean I can upload them easily as a file, and it should run a bit fast. Yeah, so once all of these are compressed, let me just wait for all of them. I think this asset is the one which will take us some time, so we'll start with it, so that as it loads, we can load the rest. So let's come here and try to upload now. So I'll start from the asset.zip, wait for it. As it goes on uploading, I'll pick another one. So I'll pick CSS, and then I'll pick JS, and at the same time I'll pick modules, and also in here I'll pick vendor, and then wait for those files to be deployed. Yeah, so I told you asset because it has a lot of images, icons, blah blah blah. That's what will take some bit of time, but no worries, the internet is fast, so you should be able to complete in a few. So as it completes, let's now go to the file directory itself. Let's refresh this and unzip those files. So we'll start from CSS. So right now you'll see if I try to load my app, if I try now to load my frontend, you'll get a frontend, but it won't have the CSS and stuff. So you'll find a frontend like this. So that's what now you want to fix. So let's extract this, all this, the CSS, just extract it. Then once we are done with it, you can delete this zip file, and then you can delete it completely, permanently. You can unzip also this. So once you unzip the CSS, you should be able to fix our CSS. Some of our CSS will be fixed. So if I try to reload it, you'll find that a lot of our CSS will be fixed. Let's just unzip all of this so that we have everything fixed. Unzip the JS and probably delete the zip. Do the same for these modules. then do the same for vendor, and then you can pick the two of these and delete. You can pick the two of these and delete. So after that, I think our asset has already completed. So let's just confirm. Yes, so our asset is up and running. So here you can just click on back, and then we can now extract this asset. So extract it, and then after that we delete that. So that's it for the upload. So let's try again to reload our. So we are done with deploying the front end. Now we want to see if this one now will communicate to our backend. So let's refresh this. So just refresh that page, and that one should give us a brand new look in which we can able now to inspect and see if our APIs are being called correctly or properly. And then we can continue now fixing from there other errors that might appear. So next time if you build your app, the only files that you need to override is only JS, CSS, and the index only. So you just be uploading these and overwriting, then overwrite the JS and overwrite the CSS. Even the CSS is not a mandatory unless you change some styles. But if you just did some things on the Vue app, you just change the HTML, the JavaScript parts, you can just override this JS and override this index after you build your app. So this is our demo app. Let's see if we're having any data in here. I'm not sure. So you just need to look at the seeders and see whichever kind of the users that you're having. Let me just go to the PHP admin directly and try to, first let me check which API is being called here to just confirm. To just confirm this, I'll go to networks and then I'll reload this. I'll reload that. Just wait to see some what it's pointing to. As that one loads, I know there's something I'll need to fix in here on the database, so I'll just go to my PHP admin so that those users could appear as this one loads. Yep. Then we go to PHP admin and then find something here. So under this demo, I want to put all the users as active. That's something that you can usually change on your seeders. Just set all the users as active so that they can be picked from that drop down menu, because it only picks the active users. So I can just go to that users table, set them as active. So I'm doing it directly from the database because I don't want to waste a lot of time. So when you go to users login and you click on this, so you can see this one is calling the right API. It's calling demo bula API public users. And then that one is getting some response. Let's see. So yeah, so it's getting some good response. That means our API is up and running well as we expect. No database issues and stuff. And then our front end also is up and running. So let me just change some two users to give them some to allow me. Let me just change one user because I don't remember the username and the passwords and stuff. So let me just change this user and say active is one. Maybe change to again. Just say active is one. That's it. Let me now try it again. So whenever I reload this page, I should be able to view those active users here, and then I can pick them from a list. So that one is usually done from your API. I'm expecting at least to have those two users, Betty and Samson. So I'll close that and wait for this. So in here I can pick a user. I can now say I pick Samson and I try to log in with that user that I remember. So up to that, now our front end is up and running. But there are some of there are some of the updates that we are doing that you haven't deployed, or maybe you haven't done your backend. So on your backend, the same thing will happen. You just go pick this admin, pick this API, pick this API, maybe zip the app, zip the database, zip the resource, and zip the root, and then upload them and overwrite. That's the only thing that you will be doing whenever you want to deploy your API. So you just go and override it on the POS of the API here, this folder, so you can override the app, the resources, maybe the routes. Those are the things that you'll be usually changing on your APIs, and so those are the things that you will be uploading. So thank you guys for your time. Thank you for everything. Up to there. Let's meet on the next tutorial. Bye bye.